Alright, all you beautiful people, what is up? I am finally here to deliver the Frostwulf Bastion build. This is the endgame version. You start out with Blizzard's Teeth, Aegis Cell, Zeal Cell. You have your Hurricane Blades as your mod, Reaper's Dance as your special, and your bond will be the Frostwulf Skinners. Alright, Bastion will be your Omnicell. You've got SKARN's Defiance with an Etheric Attunement cell right here. You've got your Wolfmane with the Berserker cell as your headpiece. This is from the Frostwulf. You've got your Drascale plate with the Berserker cell right here. Okay. You've got your Malkirion's Grasp with a Galvanized cell. And you've got a Thrax's Guile with a Cunning cell. Now, what this whole thing gives you overall, okay, is that you are going to have, and I'm going to explain the perks right now. You will have +6 Aegis, alright? This gives you increased shields received by 20%, and when you gain 1,000 shields from any source, total, you can ignore the next incoming hit. Now, when it says ignore the next incoming hit, it means completely ignore the next incoming hit. Alright? You can completely ignore it. It's as if you're invulnerable. You will not stagger. You will not take any damage. You will not lose Predator. It's amazing. Alright? Etheric Attunement makes your lantern recharge faster, which means more spamming, more shields. And of course, more triggering of the Frostwulf UE, which triggers every single time you use your lantern ability. Alright? You create a geyser underneath underneath your feet that will deal damage, you know? And when you move through that geyser, usually, I mean, because you're the one casting it, any Slayer that moves through it will gain 125 health shield. So your teammates can also make use of it if necessary. Alright? Berserker. You don't really need hit points with this build, so taking them off for more damage, easy trade. Cunning for more critical strike chance and damage. Galvanized because you're shielded up, more critical strike chance and damage as well. Predator, now this is just like it's kind of just there, so you know, use it if you want. Basically what it will do is that if you don't take any hostile damage, you've got 14% increased damage. It's useful to have. And Zeal will improve the effectiveness of your lantern, which means more shielding, more damage. Alright, so overall, this whole build, now if you want to dump Zeal, you can. Just so you know, if you're not into Zeal here, right, what you can actually do is dump this for more Predator. Okay, it's absolutely fine. I'll show you this version of it with no extra Zeal cell. It works just as well as pretty much anything else out there. Alright, so we're going to go to the hunting grounds. We're level 3 with the chain blades, so we'll go all the way up to Fortune's Folly. The lowest creature will be 6 levels higher. One of the highest creatures will be 9 levels higher. This is probably the best way of showcasing to you guys that this thing works very effectively. Alright, now the thing you got to remember is that if you choose to opt for Zeal instead of Predator, you will still be effective. Okay, I personally use Zeal in place of Predator. And you may think that losing out that raw damage, that 21% extra raw damage, which is really, really strong, you may think that losing out on it might severely damage you. But to be fair, it's not much of a problem. It really isn't. So genuinely, it's up to you if you want to have that in or if you want to have more Predator. Seriously, 100% up to you. Like both ways, it's fine in my opinion. Okay, so we have a frost element here, so we should probably fight the PANGAR first, since we'll have a nice elemental disadvantage. The PANGAR is 9 levels above us. Let's go see what this build can really do. And I'll also showcase to you how it works. Oh, sorry, didn't turn on my cam. There, cam's back. Now you can see my beautiful face. Alright, for those of you that don't want to see the combat demonstration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right here. You can also send a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to support the channel and keep it running. You can, if you'd like to, alright. Also join as a channel member and gain access to various perks, alright. And last but not least, you can, of course, purchase AsianRobot merchandise or send a super thanks on YouTube. Alright, plenty of ways to support the channel. Now, because this behemoth is so far above our levels, I'm going to treat it as if it is the same as a heroic creature. Alright. And for that reason, I'm playing more cautiously. Now, when you have that pink on you, look, I can just completely ignore it. And because this one doesn't make use of pulse, feel free to just dump your what do you call it? Your momentum, your Reaper's Dance on it. Sorry, whenever you want to. You don't have to worry about triggering pulse. Now, normally you will not fight creatures this far above your level. But for combat showcase purposes, we always do that. Alright? Just part and parcel of the whole thing. Don't be afraid to utilize what you have to. That's the key thing that a lot of people forget with this build. Like, you have the shields, you have the power, you know. Don't let yourself be underestimated, or rather don't underestimate yourself here. Alright, it's very easy to just keep up, and once it's down, you can just start whacking. Now, we do have elemental disadvantage, and I should probably also note that it's highly inefficient to fight a creature 9 levels above you. You don't have to. For the sake of the combat showcase, we do this because we try to show that you can handle the dangers of extremely strong behemoths if it is necessary. Alright, but keep in mind that for efficient leveling, 3 to 4 levels above you are all you need. And honestly, that means that your TDK is actually way faster than this. You're already seeing me dance literally circles through the space. Now, they really need to fix that with the Reaper's Dance. The targeting is doo-doo, but basically you're seeing me dance circles around this behemoth where I have an elemental disadvantage, alright? It's legitimately such an easy fight. And even if you do lose health or hit points, right? What do you do after the fight? Very simple. You just go over here, okay? Plain, easy, and simple. You just restock up there, okay? Sorry, I just realized that this thing was having a minor frame rate issue, but that does happen. Cannot be helped. Okay. Now, let me just pick up this patrol chest, because why not? Yoink! Treasure hunter complete. Yay! Alright, that Karabac is about 12 levels above us, and that's a good choice for the next target. So I always fight two creatures during the combat showcase, and that is just to show you that it's not a fluke, it's not a one-off. Alright, the build is capable of handling it. Now, when you're invulnerable, I tend to take a bit more risk because I know that during that period, nothing can touch me. You know, so I know that although it's risky, I'm still gonna go hardcore, you know? And I spend my stamina and such freely because it's just easy enough to do so. And I'm not too worried about any of that stuff. So I make full use of both the Bastion Shield and the Reaper's Dance to really slam down on my opponents. And that is where all the power comes from. I also make full use of the invulnerability to just basically ignore attacks that I would normally like be forced to dodge or stuff like that. It's just so easy to ignore it all. And once you get your shield back again, you know, you can just literally attack through 90% of behemoth movements. So if you do get in trouble like that, you know, it's okay because you're not using, like I said, with this thing, you're not using, how do you say it? You're not using Tenacious. Your focus is only on killing. So after you kill, usually you will not run into such trouble. Again, 90% of the time, it's not like you're going to be fighting a creature that's 9 levels above you for no good reason. Alright, most of the time you won't be doing that because you're still only getting like the 200 something XP. Alright, so that's it for the combat showcase. Thank you very much for enjoying this build. I hope it helps you out, and thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can become a channel member, enjoy various perks, send super thanks on YouTube, or purchase AsianRobot merchandise. Thank you to December's top supporters: Bravo7910, Crampy D, Johnny Nara, FNX Killer 43, Savio Uzumaki, Randomo, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta My Lovely Girl, Zach NFG, Soul Crack, Galaxy Train, Calvin Maxi, Puni Puni, Rogue Assassin, I'm a Boxhead, Viper91. I appreciate each and every one of you. And also, oops, wrong scene. Thank you to the Throne of Honor, Puni Puni Only Fan, JP Best Prestige, Zach NFG Prestige, The Forgotten Prestige. I appreciate all y'all. And I'll catch you all on the next one, okay? Much love. See you next time.